This is the all-new 2027 Mercedes-Benz GLC electric, and based on its fit, finish, and capabilities and size, I think this is going to be the all-electric Mercedes that you and a whole lot of people are going to want. Let's dive in. Now, even after just spending about 10 minutes sitting on this interior and poking around, I can tell you that this is a huge step up over previous generations of Mercedes EVs, including the whole line of EQ, SUVs, and sedans. Now, this isn't technically an EQ product. This is a GLC. It's its own new thing. Where the old EVs were quite plasticky and glossy on the inside, didn't quite feel worth the badge or the price. I haven't driven this yet, but I can tell you just on presentation and materials alone, this knocks it out of the park. I'm very happy with what they did in here. I mean, check out this metal trim here spread out throughout basically the whole surface of the dash. Looks quite textured, is not. It's kind of smooth, but is nice and frosted. I love it. Also love that they've changed the positioning and the design of the wireless device charging pads. And look at the stitching on the inside of that. That's quite nice. You don't even really see it when you have your phone there, but if you don't have your phone on it, and it's just there, it's not just some kind of gross looking rubber pad. Quite nice. I like that it's the floating screen design, and we're going to get to this massive screen here in a second, but I like that there's some space under here. Add some style. Same with this floating center console design. I just love the positioning of this stuff. It looks a whole lot better than the gloss plastic environment that the old EQ products had. Again, look at this like stitching. It's almost baseball glove style, and it extends here on the center console and up and down the exteriors of the seats. They added a physical volume rolling toggle knob on the steering wheel, accessible by your thumb. Love that, along with the physical knob for the cruise control speed on the left. It truly speaks to a thoughtful overhaul of what they've set out to do with the EQ, and they really internalized a lot of the problems that we automotive critics have made on the EQs. And they've done a great job. And while let's get back to the screen, 39 inches of digital real estate here on this quite loaded GLC 400 EV. Now, all GLCs come with a digital driver display as standard, which is expected, but this huge screen is the showpiece here. And it's got loaded with a wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. You can watch YouTube and a bunch of different other video movie apps on the passenger side, and it will actually make sure you're not looking at it while you're driving. It'll shut that off. But for the first time, also, you can, if you're an audiophile, you can now access Dolby Atmos experiences through Apple CarPlay, which is a first and is quite cool, with apps like Amazon Music and Audible. And with all that screen, you're definitely going to want to take advantage and check out all the digital toys that they threw into the new user interface and digital architecture that is launching with this updated electric platform. My favorite so far has to be the emotional modes. Look at this. Campfire on the screen, little crackling. You have the volume down, but if you was on, you could hear some crackling. They turn the ambient lighting to orange all around you. It's fun. You got other ones like aquarium mode. Pretty cool. Shark's my favorite. It's part of this. And a forest. Nice, isn't that nice? You can't use this while driving, but now imagine parking somewhere in the rain, especially with this standard panoramic glass roof. That's pretty cool. Under this new wrapper is a new electric platform available at launch with dual motors and a 94 kilowatt hour battery pack in the GLC 400 trim. 483 horsepower and 596 pounds-feet of torque will have you picking on older AMGs between stoplights, and its 800 volt architecture and 330 kilowatt peak DC fast charge rate will keep you moving. There's no official EPA rated range quite yet, but do expect the longest to be near the 400 mile mark, with the capacity to fast charge from 10 to 80% in just 24 minutes. Now, visually, the all-electric GLC is a bit longer in both wheelbase and full length when compared to the existing gas-powered crossover, along with presenting as a bit more of a coupe-ish in profile. Well, I think it looks as you'd expect of a next-gen GLC. Personally, I dig the lit front grille and those really sharp taillights. Though I have not driven the all-new electrified Mercedes-Benz GLC, I can tell you that this is absolutely a generational leap over previous Mercedes EQ and EVs that we have seen. But for my full thoughts and first look, you got to go to Cars.com/news.